Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth just for a quick second. And I'm gonna get off of here because I want to go out to a drag show tonight. Those are my intentions, but that's my intention every week. And I end up sitting on this couch, eating a bag of candy, and watching the Food Network. Or girl, watching House Hunters. God, man, I can't never get outside this house. But we're gonna try to get outside this house tonight. That is my plan, okay? Who do we want to talk about first? We can go ahead and knock this out of the way. This is actually kind of sad. So this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Safaree's childhood friend sentenced to 18 years in prison for robbing him of $183,000 in jewelry. Safaree said to be traumatized. Neighbors, you got to be careful who you call friends these days. According to New Jersey News, Safaree's childhood friend was sentenced to 18 years in prison for robbing him of $180,000 in jewels. The robbery took place in 2018. Safaree's friends and other robbers made off with $183,000 worth of jewelry. When the robbers were finally captured, the identity of Safaree's friend, Sean Harwood, was revealed. In July 2022, a jury convicted Harwood. Harwood, is it Harwood? I'm saying Hardwood. I think it's Harwood. Harwood. Girl, I don't know how to pronounce y'all names. On 3 counts of robbery, eluding, and resisting arrest. Prosecutors discovered that he set up the robbery and later sentenced him to 18 years in prison. In a courtroom, he stated, "These moments do not define me, and they are not reflective of me." As for Safaree, he is said to have been left traumatized. That's actually sad. That's sad. That's sad. It's so crazy because they say that when things like this happen, it's always someone close to you. It's always someone like a family, a friend who, you at least you thought it was, a family member or, a friend, but it's usually someone very close to you who likes to pull stunts in shows. 18 years, girl, that's a long time. Girl, listen, let me tell y'all something right now, okay? Girl, y'all know I'm not trying to defend no robber, okay? I'm not trying to defend no burglar. That's not what I'm trying to do. But 18 years, 18 years? Yeah. I think that's a little excessive, Maybe 5, 7, maybe 8, maybe 10. You know what I'm saying? 18 is a lot. 18 is a lot, I have to say. However, that's the dice that you roll when you choose to take stuff that don't belong to you. Girl, he could have had 0 if he didn't steal. So, it's like it is what it is. And then I guess it's easier for me to say that 18 years is a little excessive because girl, ain't nobody stole my stuff. Well, I ain't got nothing for nobody to steal. But if one of my family or one of my friends had stole $183,000 worth of jewelry, girl, I probably wouldn't care what happened to him either. Quiet as it's kept. Girl, I probably would. I'm so soft and sensitive, girl. I'd be so upset and crying. I would still want you to go to prison though. I don't know, girl. I'm so sensitive, girl. I'm so sensitive, girl. If my friend had stolen $180,000, what would my reaction be? We would probably fight. We would probably fight. We would probably fight. We probably would fight. Now we would probably tussle. We probably would do a nasty windmill. We would wear each other out. We gonna wear each other out. Oh, yeah, we gonna wear each other out. But I would be the fool to feel sad that my friend just got 18 years in prison, even though he just stole from me. 18 years is a long time. Like I said, but girl, you decided to roll those dice when you decided to steal from your friend. Girl, quiet as it's kept. I didn't even know Safaree had enough money to even buy $180,000 worth of jewelry. Maybe he got that from Nikki when he was with Nikki. Nikki liked to take care of her men, so I don't know. Maybe that was some. Maybe that was some jewelry that he had when he was over there with Onika. Mm-hmm. I think I was more surprised at out of everything I read that he had $183,000 worth of jewelry. $183,000 worth of just Safaree. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess, child. Safaree say I ain't doing too bad. That's how I know that's right. Girl, this should be a lesson to all y'all who like to steal and steal from your friends, okay? And just steal, period. You better think about it before you doing it because they giving 18 years over jewelry, baby. Girl, you was swapping down. This man had broken to Zales and stole all they good jewelry, girl. Girl, they got that man 18 years of $183,000 worth of jewelry. Yes. I mean, he got a long time to sit back and think about what he did. These moments do not define me and they're not reflective of me. Yes, it is. Well, who else? Who else are they reflective of? Maybe your mama and your daddy, I guess, because they raised you. But there's only so much I can put on your mama and your daddy because I'm sure. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to hope for the best. I'm sure your mama and daddy didn't raise you to be no criminal. So we can't even put it on them. So, yeah, it's reflective of you, girl. You did it. Now you're going to jail. Your child, you know, that is so sad, y'all. It really is. Like, all BS aside, like, I'm not even joking right now. That would really, really hurt my feelings. Like, a childhood friend, someone who probably knows all of your secrets, someone who probably knows all of your business, someone who you would have probably, he probably would have just given him something to, I say he would have gave something to jewelry, but girl, he probably would have gifted him with a piece every now and again. For your childhood friend to do something like that, girl, I really would be like, I would be the one that would be crying because my feelings would be so hurt that my childhood friend did this to me. Girl, I'm worried about the other girls around me, and girl, I should have been worried about your black ass quiet as it's kept. Anyways, girl. So, Frontier, listen to this. I know some of y'all don't like Spirit. Some of y'all don't like Frontier. I have flown Frontier. I've flown Spirit more than a few times, okay? I've only flown Frontier probably 2 or 3 times. You know, now Frontier, I think Spirit bought out Frontier, so it's pretty much the same now. But Frontier will soon offer you all you can fly pass starting in spring 2023. Frontier Airlines is on to something big. It will be offering Go. You gotta why I'm laughing. Ooh, Go Wild Pass and all you can fly program set to start in the spring of 2023. The announcement did not include the cost of the pass. So interested travelers will have to wait on those details. What is known is that the flyers who purchase a pass will be able to take a limited amount of flights within 12 months. Travelers will also have access to all the airlines' destinations. Last year, 5 million seats flew empty. Now that could be yours, stated Frontier. With your new Go Wild Pass, you will be able to get confirmed for your flight the day before you take off. On one of your limitless adventures beginning spring 2023. Customers considering the pass should know there will be blackout dates. Of course, it's always a catch and a limited amount of available for purchase. Still, there will be flights available 300 plus days a year. More details will be available soon. Girl, y'all buying one? I'm not buying one. I don't mind. The only time I really don't mind flying Frontier is like I think the only time I've really flown Frontier is when I went to Vegas. I think that's the only time. I mean, girl, the truth of the matter is, girl, if you really want to be honest about it, girl, Frontier, Spirit, Southwest, girl, Qantas and Skill, they all the same. The only ones that's probably up there is probably Delta. And when you really think about it, girl, the only one that you really ain't never heard of nobody having no real issues with besides your flight getting canceled is Spirit. Every time you look up, girl, it's some type of racial discrimination on all the big airlines, somebody getting thrown off, girl, somebody talking about somebody was racist towards them. It's always something. Somebody done flew out the window on Southwest. Girl, am I lying? And listen, if Spirit got a cheap flight and I can get to New York for $69, girl, she getting on her. Girl, it's time to book it. Let's go. I can honestly say that I have never had an issue. Have I had an issue flying Spirit? I want to make sure before I say this. The only issue that I've really had, and this is no joke, is the last time I went to Vegas, which was a couple of months ago. The flight kept getting pushed back because they were saying something about the weather in Vegas. It wasn't the weather here in Houston. It was the weather there in Vegas. So they kept pushing the flight. Like I think my flight was supposed to leave like at 4, but we didn't end up leaving until like after 6. I have flown Spirit probably, girl, 25 times. And I have never had any of the issues that other people say that they have. You know, the seats are a little bit uncomfortable, but girl, no tea, no shade. I have been on Southwest. Those seats are not the most comfortable. I've flown on United, American Airlines. Those seats are not the most comfortable. Because sometimes them seats on Delta be small as hell. I'm just saying. So yeah, when I hear these stories of people and their experiences on like Spirit or Frontier, I'm like, girl, that has never happened to me. I'm telling y'all, girl, when I fly Spirit, girl, we get to where we going. I don't know if people be making the stories up, but again, like I said, I've never had anything bad happen to me. But I also am very careful about where I choose to fly. Like, I'm not flying Spirit. Like, I'll say this much. What does Spirit fly? Like, does Spirit fly to Aruba? I think so. I'm not going to no Aruba. Girl, I'm going to, girl, Atlanta, right? Girl, Fort Lauderdale, you know what I'm saying? Newark, girl, you know, Las Vegas. You know, so even if my plane was to cancel, that's another thing too. You have to be careful about Spirit because of the stories that y'all do tell. I always make sure, girl. You have to always make sure that, you know, if you fly Spirit because of the stories that people tell, girl, you need to have a little extra change in your budget. So just in case if they do say, girl, the flight is canceled, because who not sleeping in the airport is Rodney. Okay? I can go get me a hotel room till the next day. But like I said, I've never had to worry about that because every time I've flown Spirit, you know, I pretty much had a seamless flight. So when I hear these stories, I don't know where them stories be coming from at all. At all. Like, at all. Are the seats a little bit uncomfortable? Yes. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I said, girl, you know, even, you know, flying to Atlanta, you know, that's really just an hour and a half, 2-hour flight from Houston. That's okay. It really be that flight to Newark or, you know, Las Vegas where I have to then either just book me a bigger seat, you know, those big seats at the front of the plane. They're not really considered first class. They're just considered bigger. I think they just call them big seats. Girl, get out. But yeah, I'll purchase one of those seats if it's within my budget. Like the last time I went to New York, the seat was only like $30. I was like, oh, girl, I could just do that. You know, sometimes, girl, they try to charge you $70, $90 for them. Girl, I'm not paying no $90 extra for that seat. Girl, I sit my big ass in one of them seats in the back and just be uncomfortable. I'll be all right. Girl, I'll be all right. Girl, I'll be all right, girl. I just put my head against the window and take me a nap. Girl, hope just we get there as soon as we can, child. Anyways, but yeah, I don't too much care for Frontier like that to be buying a pass. But yeah, shout out to Frontier. Are y'all gonna buy a pass? Did y'all hear about this, child? New Bay alert. Social media reacts to Cher 76 holding hands with 36-year-old AE. Remember the dusty, musty, crusty, trash. The one who got online laughing about cheating on Amber Rose. Remember? Him. Now, you know I love Cher. Do you believe in love after love? I can feel something inside me shine. I really don't think I'm so here I'm gone. Do you believe pushing me aside and I can't break through. Yes! That's old school, right? Y'all do not know about that. Believe from Cher, baby. That's an old school Cher, baby. Y'all need to get into that, girl. When I tell you, baby, I pretty much know. I know a lot of songs. Hello? Girl, that's my song right there, chat. Shout out to Cher. But yeah, Cher over here, girl. I guess she hopping on this. I guess she hopping on the Young D and doing the full split. I don't know. Let me tell you one thing though. Before we get into this. Cher is probably one of the baddest bitches walking around here. When I tell you, Cher looks absolutely amazing. You know, white women don't usually. Yeah, you know. Is Cher white? Is Cher white? Cause you know white women, you know, shout out to all the white women. I love y'all to pieces. Thank you for supporting my channel. You know, y'all don't really do the best when it comes to age. You know, the black women, they you know, they be walking around here, girl, they be 175 years old and looking like they girl 53. Girl, how old are you, girl? 176? Oh, okay. Girl, I thought you was about 49, child. Okay. Girl, you know, the white women, girl, not so much. So, you know, for Cher to look the way she look, and I know Cher, you know, does her fair share of work, I believe, get a little nip and tuck every now and again. But even with that being said, Cher still looks amazing. Anyways, looks like Madonna isn't the only one who likes her men young. Superstar Cher popped out with a new man by her side, and it happened to be AE, Amber Rose's ex-boyfriend. The iconic singer and music producer were spotted out leaving dinner at a celebrity hotspot, Craig's, last night in Los Angeles. The 76-year-old entertainer said AE, 36, wore matching black outfits while holding each other's hands pretty tight. The two were pictured all smiles in several photos, but another snap taken by Backgrid also showed AE, real name Alexander Edwards, kissing the I Got You Babe singer, hands in the car. Now, everyone knows that Hollywood is pretty small and this can be super innocent. However, social media doesn't think so. One Twitter user said AE and Cher was not the plot twist I saw coming. Another added, Cher and AE, amazing. Here's what other people had to say about the unexpected link. Click the link in the bio, girl. We're not doing all that, child. Oh, here we go. If you have told me that AE would be in the news for being with Amber Rose and then Cher 10 years ago, I would have laughed in your face and said STFU, you're crazy. I did not know Cher getting an Eiffel Tower by Tyga. What's his name? Tigger, and AE on my bingo card at all. Girl, Cher ain't never been the one to, girl, be stupid over a man. So maybe she's just using AE for his penis, and then she gonna send him on his way, and then dispose of him. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. That nigga so dusty. Mm. Mm-mm. 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 Girl, they say Aaron Carter passed away. Authorities have reported that Aaron Carter passed away at the age of 34. He was found unresponsive in his home in Lancaster, California. The pop singer and actor was found on Saturday inside his bathtub. As reported by TMZ, authorities told the outlet that they received a call around 11 a.m. about a man who drowned in the tub, and investigators said there were no signs of foul play. Aaron Carter is famously known as a younger brother of the Backstreet Boys member Nick Carter and started his career in the late 1990s. He released his self-titled album when he was 9, and he has released 3 other studio albums since then. The self-titled album sold 1 million copies, and his second album, Aaron's Party, became triple platinum after its release. Girl, I don't know, I think Aaron Carter, I'm not sure, he battled, I think he had a battle with addiction, I think drugs. I don't know, we're still waiting on, how he died, but I mean, girl, we can assume, but girl, we're just gonna wait. I mean, but And Ricardo was only 34. That's sad, y'all. That is so sad. Girl. And I can't break through. It's so like you. It's so sad that you're leaving in time. Settle down. You can be the only one. No. Do you believe in love and love? Yeah. I can feel the name time shine. Hey! I really don't think I'm going on, no. Do you believe in love and love? All right. Anyways, girl, that's pretty much it, girl. I want to come back later. What time is it? Okay. I'll come back later and talk about that white woman down in Atlanta. Girl. Yeah, we'll talk about her. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.